Pisces, song that's playing for you is $ Slime. And it's crazy because this is already sounding similar to your last one. Just got done with that one, so go watch that one, Pisces. Now listen, whether you was dealing with a $ slime, motherfucker was outside, you was dealing with somebody outside to do anything for $1. Or you with a slime. Yeah, you with a $ slime at that. You do anything for a buck. Put your foot in the shoe that fits you. That's basically what a slime is. Yeah, and then death. First card out, off the rip. And that was crazy because that made an appearance in your last one. There's a death to some slime activity. Oh, who was the slime? And now whether you're the reaper or you're being reaped, that all varies from Pisces to Pisces. You feel me? You going through the transformation or you being transformed. And willingly or unwillingly, a death is occurring. Some transformation is going on in your life, Pisces, and you can't walk away from it. Or somebody outside of you can't walk away from the transformation that has occurred in the situation they share with you. Someone might not want to be emotionally invested in a situation or a space with you, but can't walk away from it. If it's you versus you might have made a decision, and you might be you. It's like you are the reap. You reaped yourself, basically, and you can't walk away from this emotional investment. You might have, if you were the slime out here, it's like you can't walk away from what you did to get what you got, because you got it. Now that you got it, you got to pay the toll you did to get it. You feel me? Or someone outside you can't walk away from it's like if you're in a relationship, if you're in a situation, your partner might have expressed themselves towards you. They might have brought you some sort of mind, a feeling, an idea. Look, they had a certain vision of the future or the direction of the relationship they shared with you. They brought themselves towards you a certain type of way and expressing themselves, expressing their emotions. That changed how you see it totally. Now you don't see this career path the same. You don't see this relationship, this friendship, this idea, this direction, this routine, this pattern the same. You feel me? You can't walk away from the knowing you have about that now. You feel me? Yeah, put your foot, something made you think. And then that brought a change to your world. Whole world view different now. You can't walk away from the feelings you have, the emotions you're aware of, the understanding you've reached. And you might have been lying to yourself about what love was in the past, or you just might have been lying to yourself you claimed you participated or you loved. Look, you claimed you were celebrating something in the past. You was celebrating shit. You wasn't being honest with yourself about what you wanted to participate in, who or what you wanted to shake hands with, what ideas. It's like you were saying, yeah, I love this job. You ain't love that job. And you knew you ain't love that job. And it's to the point where you can't even hide it no more. What is this? Maybe you're the problem. Hey, Pisces, listen. Death is the first card out. The song that's playing for you is Maybe You're the Problem. Come on, Pisces. And love is in reverse. Queen of Swords in reverse, Pisces. Now listen. You feel me? I wouldn't look. Temperance in reverse. Two of Coins in reverse, Pisces. Maybe you the problem. Is that everything around? Look, with the Tower, everything around. You can't blame it. Look, you the death. You the first card out. And you again, whether you the reaper or you getting reaped. Or you reaped yourself. You feel me? Maybe you the problem, Pisces. Put your foot in the shoe that fit. You know if this is a message for you or not. Now, if this is triggering, then it might, that shoe is a little snug, huh? This is damn near perfect fit if this is triggering. I don't make the rule. I just work here. I don't make the rule. Look, now listen. You could be lost in your emotions about some shit there, Pisces. Or if it's you versus you could have a lot of different emotions. It's like, now that you done been through this transformation, now it's like you could be the first step to, it's like, what is it? The first step to realizing an issue is accepting you have an issue. You feel me? The first step to change is realizing you need to change. So it's like you've been through that death. Now that you've been through that death, now it's like you could be in a position where, all right, now that I've been in this position, now that I'm in this space, where do I go from here? regarding your emotions. Or if it's you versus someone outside of you, it's someone outside of you being in a position to either be lost in their emotions, may have brought you a death, brought a transformation to your life. Now it's like you realize you don't want to walk away from this, or you can't leave this situation, or someone outside of you has a whole lot of emotional options, and that put you in the position to realize you don't want something to be over that you made over. You feel me? You reaped yourself. It's not me, it's you. It could be a whole lot of victim shit going on right now. The song is playing, it's not me, it's not me, it's you. It's not me, it's you. Put your foot in the shoe that fits you though, Pisces. Shit, it could be you could be in a position where someone keep blaming you for some shit, but they're the problem. Or, now listen, Pisces, now if that's for you, you gonna know that's for you. Or you in a position where you keep pointing the finger, but Aries, you the problem. Yeah, Aries, so you might put your foot. Don't got to be dealing with Aries, or you just got Aries somewhere in your chart. Or you could be dealing with a Scorpio, or a Gemini, or a Scorpio, or a Libra. Mob ties. Again, look, this was in your last one. A bad judgment you made brought you death. Now that death could be in a positive way, it could be for the better, or it could be for the worse. If it's you versus you lost in your emotions about some shit. You got the 8 of Cups and the 7 of Cups. 8 of Cups in reverse. It's a feeling you can't pull yourself out of this feeling. You can't pull yourself out of this emotional awareness. And you lost in that motherfucker. 7 of Cups, lost in that shit. All because of a judgment you made, a direction you took, you reaped yourself. I'm telling you, if you the reaper, and we all reapers, we all take the role of death. And now whether you reaping your own minds, your own men and women, you slaughtering your own thoughts, and that's changing the reality you engage in, or you reaping, you play the role as reaper in other people's lives and bring death to their perspectives, death to their emotions, death to their thoughts. Now you could be a good reaper, or you could be a bad reaper. Or you could reap yourself. And you might have reaped yourself. It's too late for all that. But you know what that means for you though, Pisces? You got some heavy hitters out here though. And it might be defensive. If you're dealing with somebody outside of you is guarded towards you. It's like they have a mind about the space they share with you, and they holding on to that perspective. And it's like that mind might be bringing a death to it might be putting you in a certain type of position of transformation regarding your reality, regarding what you got going on. If it's you versus you, then you reach the point. It's like you trying to defend your position regarding something. You might have been through something in the past, but it's like you weren't being honest with yourself regarding where your mind was at, or a decision you made, or some sort of expression. And that's what brought this, it brought a change. And I don't even know if it's for the better. It could in the past though. It's something transformed you. And you can't, you mob tied. You can't walk away. You just can't up and lead this. And that's why it's like something's coming back. You may not know what to do or how to, but you just gonna stand your ground regarding what you believe to be about a situation. You know what that means for you, Pisces. You know what that means for you, Pisces. It's too late for all that though. Whether somebody is guarded towards you and they telling you it's too late to change, it's too late to transform, it's too late to try to mend something that you don't want to leave. You got ties to some shit you don't want to separate. You don't want to sever these ties. But in the past you might have expressed, you ain't show no love in a situation, how you was carrying or expressing yourself. Now you claim you don't want to leave this. You don't want to lose this emotional investment. You actually want to change. You want to transform. You want to be reborn in a situation. But if someone's guarded towards you, they don't know how to feel about you. Someone got an overwhelming amount of feelings about you, or about the space they share with you, and that's because of a situation that it's like you may be revisiting a space. If you're dealing with somebody you might have previously been dealing with. Hardly is the song. You hardly expressed truth in a space. that you now don't want to give up after a death has occurred, after it's ended, after it has been reaped. You feel me? It's like now you want to defend something, but you really just lost in your emotions about some shit. If it's you versus you. You're in defensive mode. You know what that means for you, Pisces. But if it's you versus you, you're in defense mode because of a transformation in your reality that you can't walk away from regarding an emotional investment. Whether you made an emotional investment or someone outside of you made an emotional investment in regards to a space they shared with you, it's like you could be in a relationship. Your partner could have expressed themselves emotionally in a certain type of way that brought you a realization and transformed how you view this relationship. Now you see, you reach the point where you might have hit the understanding your partner don't really love you because based upon the emotions they brought you. Now you lost in your feelings or you lost in you don't know what to do because you've been defending this shit. You still, matter of fact, you still defending this relationship. It could be that type if you're dealing with somebody. If it's you versus you, then you brought death to your own reality, and it's like you're trying to defend yourself from that ending, from that transformation. And you brought that because you hardly showed love in a space. Yeah, you know how you feel though. It's like you lost in your emotions because you know how you feel about something you don't want to walk away from, but it's like you reaped yourself. And you don't know how to change. You don't know how to fix it. If it's you versus someone outside of you, you could be in a position. It's like someone's defensive towards you, even if it's you versus someone outside of you. Still got one more though. Someone know how they feel though. It's like throughout this whole situation, someone got a good understanding about their emotions in the space they share with you, Pisces. Whether that's you got a good understanding about how you feel about a situation, going through this transformation, going through all this chaos, all this drama, all this manipulation, Lovers in reverse, Emperor in reverse. All that shit done brought you to realization, brought you to the point of understanding how you feel. Now that you know how you feel, you lost in that feeling because you don't want to stop feeling for whatever came to an end. Or if it's someone outside of you could, it's like, you in a relationship, you got you a little partner or whatever, you got you a little significant other. Your significant other could now understand how they feel about the space they share with you, and they could be guarded towards you. And it's like that, them being reserved towards you when it comes to a certain topic or investing in a certain idea or sharing a certain mind has brought you to the point of changing. It's like your partner being closed off towards you is changing you. Yeah, that's if you're dealing with somebody though. We ain't gonna talk about that. That's two. Yeah, 10 of coins. Yeah. It's like 3 people here. If it's 3 people, if it ain't 3 people, and it's not one person. I'm gonna be honest. Even if it's you versus you, it's not one person. You going through some sort of transformation, is some sort of internal change. Yeah, you're not over something. And the death, 8 of Cups in reverse, and the 5 of Cups, you're not over something. You still got feelings for you. There's still emotions invested in a space that you, in your past, you manipulated. Move. Yeah. Now, you could have, because of that, you could be in a position where it's like you're defending your desire for something because you know what it will add up to. You're defending, you know how you feel about this. When you think about, look at your mind. You see how rich in thought you are when you think about that? When you feel about that, it's something make you feel real good. But but that, whatever that is guarded towards you. It's defensive towards you. Don't know how to feel about you, but you know how you feel about it type shit. You feel me? Or you just lost in your emotions. I told you lost in your emotions about some shit. Now that some shit's over, now that a death, a transformation has occurred, some change has occurred in your life, you lost in your feelings about some shit. And you defend, you got you a little sight. You see something. It makes sense to you. You gonna make that move. You find strength somewhere. Look, you can't stop thinking about something. You see, I said you see something. You look at your head. Look at your head. You see something. Look at your feelings. You feel you got a lot regarding something that you don't but it's again, you reach yourself. Death, but you don't want to walk. It's over, but you don't want to walk away from the feelings. You don't want to walk away from whatever's transformed. Whatever we talking about. It's over, but it ain't over. Basically. You know what that means for you, Pisces.